Mic's on. Live. Okay, welcome to the June 6th Recreation Committee. And after 69 years, this could be our last Recreation Committee meeting. So all committee members are present along with staff. So without objection, I'd like to call to order and acknowledge that the press and the public have been duly notified of the meeting in accordance with the Freedom of Information Act. First order of business is the approval of previous meetings minutes.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
No opposed. Next, citizens' comments. Nicole, do we have any? There being none, we'll move on to Miss Director Page for her department report.
I hope y'all have a report in front of you. Okay, it keeps going out. I'm just going to highlight a couple of things. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Oh, it's not working. First of all, we ended up all of our adult sports, and we're bringing those back. We're gearing up for those to begin back in September. So you'll see that's 3-on-3 basketball, 6v6 soccer, our table tennis league, and also our adult pickleball league. We will continue to have pickleball lessons throughout the summer, but the league's gonna, they'll still meet on their own, but we'll gear that league back up in the fall. Our youth baseball program, we finished that up in 1st of June. Some of our athletic camps, we have quite a few this summer. We did do a spring break soccer camp, which was very successful, very well attended. But we'll have 2 girl volleyball camps. We'll have a basketball camp, also another soccer camp. We have the beach run coming up in July, and then we'll have our half rubber tournament coming up in August. We're working with the Exchange Club for the Connector Run on Saturday, October the 1st. And just so you know, that will be the 30th annual Connector Run. So it's a big anniversary for them or us. You can see some of the programs and classes. Some of our classes are suspended through the summer, and they'll start back in September, mostly due to participation levels go down in the summer. But I did want to point out that the meditation group have moved from Thursday to Monday. That's both at the public dock, which is at 8 o'clock, and then at the rec center at 9. So instead of Thursdays, the instructor had moved that to Mondays. And that was her schedule because she does have a full-time job in a business that she operates. Like I said, we do have a lot of classes. We have tennis camps going on all summer as well. And we do have a new class. It's called Booty Burn. So if you want to burn your booty, it's a 45-minute class that they target the glutes and your legs. And Brooke, it is at Wednesdays at 11:45 a.m. And our city administrator may be
You're
attending
pointing at
that.
me.
I think she did.
I guess I'll have to sign up now.
There you go. So, yes, you may sign up online. And then we're starting our farmers market. That'll start back on June the 16th. And that'll be the 3rd Thursday through October, I believe. And then special events, of course, our summer camp began today. So the rec center's hopping with children right now. Our music in the park that we had in May was very successful, well attended. And then this Saturday is our annual sand sculpting contest. So we'll be on Front Beach right there at the public restrooms area. Josh continues to keep the facility clean and sanitized. He's doing a really good job. Cody Buchanan is our Parks and Grounds Maintenance Superintendent or Supervisor. And I don't know if you've ridden by the rec center, but he's doing an awesome job. Everything looks really good. The rain helped as well. And then, of course, we have our June calendar there for you. If you have any questions, I'll be glad to attempt to answer those.
I know it's in next year's budget, but have you talked to Howard B. Jones regarding the basketball or pickleball, or can I help you with that?
Well, they never returned my call, and I actually followed up with emails, and I haven't heard from them. But once July 1st, I'll get with the city administrator. She has the RFPs in hand. We'll get those out, and I will make sure that they get one, as well as the other two folks I'm very familiar with that do pickleball and basketball courts.
Good.
It might be helpful once it's out, once we advertise the RFP. We'll let you all know.
Right.
Make some calls and just make them aware.
Right. I will be glad to mail them one though. That was my intention.
Wonderful. I mean, excellent report. And just a
Thank you.
reminder to our residents, all of the events and programs are online that they can check them out. Going forward, will there be reports in the workshops monthly? So keep people up to speed.
Yes, sir. I believe it's the second or the third item on that agenda, the workshop agenda, which, as we all know, will probably be pretty included. It does have a section for each department to provide a report.
Okay, great. Any questions?
And I think at the end, we'll see, how in-depth each reports are during the workshop, because we would be having from every department. So it's one of those things that we'll know as we go, how much information is presented through that report, or the packet will continue to have the monthly report available for people, which is online, but it's one of those things that once we go through it, we'll determine, again, how many details we want to include in that verbal report that's given at the workshop.
Mr. Ward?
So, all the department heads will be at the workshop,
Yes, sir.
all of them,
Yes, sir.
and they have to sit through all of the different reports,
Mhm.
each month.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, on the flip side, everybody's going to be fully aware of what's happening throughout, every department and throughout the island. And whereas now, unless somebody, the police chief or the fire chief come to the rec meeting, they don't hear this report. We do have department head meetings every other week. So we keep ourselves pretty plugged into what everybody else is doing. So that might be helpful.
And it is at the beginning of the agenda,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So they'll be able to get out of here if they have better things to do.
That's right. Yeah, if there's nothing,
Unless we have questions,
Right.
correct.
down the meeting.
But I feel like there can be a way of organizing that. So that, you
And
can
it's-
flag a specific, say that you have a question and flag somebody to stick around.
Yeah. Well, and it's not atypical, department heads are required to attend all Ways and Means and council meetings. Because of that, there are times when if there's not an item on an agenda and it's a pretty short agenda, we'll talk ahead of time and I'll say it's fine, don't worry, you can go home, don't worry about staying. But I like having everybody at those meetings, because that's where they get to hear from other departments and not only their department related issues. So I think it would be similar as, Ways and Means and Council, they're expected to attend and sit through those.
Got it. Anything else?
Sounds good.
Sorry for the interruption on my phone. Next, old business being none. Under new business, there being none. Miscellaneous business, there being none. Unless anybody has anything. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.